Hello and good day to everyone. Good day to those of you who are new to my YouTube channel. Welcome. I am Desiree Coetzee, also go by the name Dina, and I am a micropigmentation specialist here in Ponte Vedra in Florida, USA. I also do permanent makeup and paramedical tattooing. So today you will see me perform a 2-year touch-up on microblading. So microblading is where we use a hand tool, and I'm gonna open, I have one here for you. I'm gonna open this so you can actually see it and see what it looks like. So when you do microblading, you will have your little ring with your pigment in here, and then you will have your tool. Here we have a tool. These are teeny tiny. Can you see those very tiny needles? Look there, very tiny. And these needles, you will make fine little cuts only down to the basal layer. The thing with these are when you do them on skin 45 and older, I suggest you only do microblading once. And when they come back, you will go in with a nano needle. So this is a nano needle. Let's see if you can see that. You see, I have a cartridge here. So microblading is where we take this teeny tiny, can you see all those tiny little needles, and they form a blade, and we take these and we make tiny little cuts. We will insert the pigment and then it will look like actual hair. It's very realistic looking. So sometimes when people come back for their touch-up, some of them have migrated, and there can be many reasons for it. If someone has oily skin, I suggest instead of doing microblading, you should do a cartridge and you do a nano brow. So there you can see hopefully the nano needle. I also do these on people 45 and older when they come back for the touch-up for their original microblading. The reason why is if you cut over and over in the same with the hand tool on the same cuts, they will eventually really widen and the pigment will migrate for sure. It will look like someone took a marker. They can also discolor. They honestly, it doesn't matter how good you are at color theory, they can also discolor. And you will see she was pointing out that she had one spot where she actually lost a hair because of her active ingredients in her skincare. She also has an autoimmune problems where she's on medication, so that can influence the color of the pigment and how it lasts. And then suntan and whether you swim a lot. I mean, there's many factors. However, hers held up really well, and I hope you enjoy listening to our conversation a little bit, me discussing and explaining to her and you, and see what her final results look like. They really look good, and I have to say, with all the issues that she has, they really upheld very well. So there you go. When you microblade, make sure the person's skin is not oily, make sure they are under 45, and make sure you keep that hand tool at 90 degrees because it can migrate if you cut askew. It makes that not very realistic looking. And then always, if ever you can, do nano brows. Nano brows are really the thing now. And if, you know, since I would say since 2023, that's a way to go. They also last longer. Have a wonderful day and enjoy watching me work. Your three-way stretch them. She has good skin. We can stretch her hard. And I can see exactly where the old lines were. If you have anyone, I don't know, I'm most probably repeating myself, 45 and older, only do blading once. Don't do blading twice. So usually I like to wait until I'm done before I show them the results. Since she was a little nervous that they're going to be so thick, I'm going to show her what they look like. You see how her hairs come down here? Stay like that. I'm going to test to see if this stuck. can't do that. So I want to comb her hair and just make sure how the pattern is here. Just down a little. And she will tell me when it's too painful. And what we will do is we will then give her something. We have some implant and we can go again. We'll have to go again. Oh yeah. You want to quickly look? So it's not finished yet. We're still working on the front here, but you see it's not as thick as you thought. So what happens with microblading? Well, so many of your customers come to you with blue brows. They start migrating because you don't have the kind of control you have with a needle. The needle is almost like a pen in your hands. Not completely, you can't erase. You still need to be careful. Don't mess anything up. But you'll see they migrate. So there will be strokes. When they come, that's going to be thicker. Work with that. Just make it a powder or a combo. I know you guys like to pretend and be fancy with your combo brows, but don't charge more, just go with it because you're the one who put in the blades. So it's not only their fault if it migrated. So sometimes they will lose the front first, and the reason why is because of the active ingredients in their skincare. If your client is someone who takes good care of her physique, which is obvious here, then those things will happen. Obviously, she used skincare and, I mean, the pigment. But let me explain to you. The blood pushing out the pigment also makes it very difficult. So you must choose the better of the two evils. Okay? So let me show you how much she's bleeding. You can see, even when I wipe it, look at all this pigment that came out. It didn't implant. Don't shout at her because it's not her fault. This is biology. This is just, even if she didn't drink coffee or alcohol, it most probably would still happen because she's on, you know, medical, she has medication she takes, which she cannot go off. Okay, so again, you all know by now, if you watch my channel, I have my own soap, tattoo soap. Amazing stuff, sterile, as you can see, aloe and glycerine, both amazing and good, and it heals the skin quicker. I'm going to turn the videos off. I'm going to show her her pretty brows, if she can look there and smile, and look there and smile, and then she's going to tell me just where she would like me to go in one more time. And here it's a little dark brown, so I may go in there just dotting it. But from here it looks good. I may go over one more time there too. So why am I stopping? Because I want her, I want the color I put in to oxidize, and I want it to settle, and then we'll
will be done. I hope you enjoyed that, and be kind to your customers. Know your color theory, know your skin type.